The change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you. You know that song?
Yeah, CeeLo.
The Xbox. Yo, I hated when CeeLo first came out because everybody would say that I looked like him. They would call me Clyde Logreen.
Clyde Logreen is great, but you don't really look like him.
No, I did. I used to be really short and like really like super fat, so they were like calling me Clyde Logreen.
Doesn't he have like a shiny head?
Yeah, shiny head. But you know, he's black. So and they used to call me Ruben Stutter. I hated that.
Who's that?
He's like the fat dude that won American Idol. Mm-hmm. And also, the one I hated the most. You remember That's So Raven?
Oh yeah,
yeah. They used to call me Corey.
I do a great impression of Raven when she's getting a vision.
Let me see.
Right? That's Raven.
Actually good. You're having a stroke.
This podcast is going to be amazing. Yeah, Raven. That's so Raven.
We're going to have to put Ravens next to what you just did, because what you just did could not be it. Like, that was crazy. You just, like, spazzed out. That looked like it hurt you bad.
Have you ever seen the show?
Yeah, but she just zoned out. She didn't do that.
Yeah.
No,
the spirits were attacking her with messages.
She just, my God.
And then like I had that like spiral thing.
Looks like it hurt you real bad.
It did.
Looks like you got like a headache.
Let's wow, should we start?
Yeah. So
or have we started already?
Okay.
Today let's talk about what we're wearing. I'm wearing Bugs Bunny today. Let's set the stage. You know how like when they come on for a radio broadcast, if you ever listen to a sports game on the radio, they'll be like, the Yankees are wearing their classic pinstripe uniforms versus the Cardinals, who are wearing their gray uniforms with a red Cardinal logo on the front. Let's set the stage.
Okay, go ahead. I actually like that shirt today. Usually I question.
So the Hawk, the kid, is wearing a Bugs Bunny shirt. I wore this shirt yesterday. This is day 2 of this shirt. But I didn't put it on until like 3 p.m., so I have until 3 p.m. today to take it off, which I won't be taking it off at 3 a.m. Clyde, what are you wearing?
You know you didn't have to tell people that you wore that yesterday. You know, you could have just said.
I like to be honest with our viewers, Clyde. That's what they deserve.
You could have just said that this is a nice shirt. I do like that shirt, though, because
Thank you so much.
I question what you wear, but that is actually good. Today, I got a Brooklyn shirt on, and I basically got it because the colors.
Black and white?
Black and white. Yeah, so.
Me and you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a B in there.
Ebony
and ivory. Wait, no, you say the ebony part, and then I'll say the ivory part.
Okay. Ebony
and ivory live together. Oh, wait, I messed up.
Yeah, I realized you got more words than me. I think
is it live together in perfect harmony?
Yeah, we'll go.
Go ahead, you start.
Ebony
and ivory live together in perfect harmony. Chima. Having a vision. That's so Raven. All right, let's get into it, everybody.
No. First off, so this is
I got a lot of snacks over here.
Is this episode 3? Our first episode?
Let's not count episodes.
Let's not count episodes?
Yeah. You don't count another man's beers. You don't count our episodes.
Yeah, the reason he's saying that because he forgot to put
don't you dare.
The audio.
I didn't forget. Your big feet unplugged the microphone.
That's what. Okay.
Okay.
Either way, I think we should post that. I think we should post no sound, just with us
like
talking.
A silent film, a silent podcast would be the first one. Yeah, let me write that down.
Yeah, I think
that's innovative, Clyde. That's good thinking.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Good job on not recording the audio.
What have you been doing this week? Silent podcast. I'm rating. You've been good. You've been well.
Yeah, I had a good week. I had shows every single day, which was good.
That's good for you. Bad for the crowds.
No. That's not good. I've had good sets all week. Jared Waters is on vacation right now.
Shout out Jared Waters. So they need another black guy?
Yeah. I'm getting his spots now. So
that's huge.
I want to try to get him to, stay for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I would need a lot of guys to leave town in order for there to be a void in the white guy stand-up comedy world, you know?
Yeah, you're pretty much buried. But you get a good amount of spots.
Yeah, well, I work hard for my money, so you better treat me right.
No one pays you though yet.
Huh?
You get paid actually, I guess.
Don't worry about
Did you make money from your show yesterday?
My Hell Yeah show? No, we don't make money. That's all, what do you call that? Like Walt Disney, when you put it back into the company, reinvested. It's all reinvested into the next show. Okay. It's all about the people. Everything I do is for the people.
I think I believe you, honestly.
Yeah.
You're a cool guy. You're
I'm
a nice
trustworthy,
guy.
right?
Yeah, you look like Larry Bird.
I'll take that. Me and my dad would be proud of me if he heard you say that.
Your father, is that what you call him? Hi, father.
Father? Yeah, what do you call him?
I mean, dad.
Uh-huh.
Your dad? I call him dad.
No, I mean, what do you call your dad? Like from behind the glass, what do you say to him?
I'd be like, yo, Clyde. That's what I was calling him. Nah, I call him dad. Wait, behind the glass? Oh, my God.
Cha-ching!
Oh, my gosh. You call your dad father, and you sit on his lap and watch basketball games.
Not in a while, but yeah, he used to lay on top of me a lot.
Whoa.
It was like a fun, like, dad wrestling with his kid kind of thing.
No.
And he would say, like, you know, you have 10 seconds to try to get out. And he would just lie on top of me with his big belly. And then, you know, I would kick and scream, and I wouldn't get out.
You loved it.
And it taught me a valuable lesson. That my dad was fat, and I don't want to be fat like him. All right, let's move on to the issues. Let's move on to the topics. We had a pretty good first episode. We debuted last week, you know?
Yeah.
We had some clips. Do you have any advice for people? Between us, we have literally thousands of followers on the gram and on TikTok. What advice would you give to people who are trying to make it on Instagram?
To try to make it
TikTok.
on Instagram or TikTok? First off, be hot.
Really?
Yeah, be a hot girl.
Yeah.
If you want to make it on TikTok or Instagram, be hot, a hot girl, show a lot of skin, post all the time, make your cover photos you with as little clothes as possible, and then you'll make it.
So I have here, that's good advice. I hope the people heed that. I have the video we posted. We had a video do pretty well. It was about Weird Al Yankovic and, what's his name? Tupac?
Yeah, Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac Shacker. So yeah, then we had it do pretty well, and people interacted with it. We had some comments on the video. Jagger, a guy. Do you know Jagger?
No.
Okay, he's a TikToker, and he says, "Bro hasn't heard of Africa by Toto."
Yeah, no.
That was directed at you.
No, I still don't know the song. Can you sing a little bit of it for me?
I got the rains down in Africa.
That a black guy sings that?
No, that's the joke. It's called Africa. This Brooke Ellen says, I guess this is towards me. It says, that white boy is not right in the head. Shut up, Brooke.
No.
Don't make me come over there, Brooke.
Brooke, I love you. Black power.
If I wasn't right in the head, do you think TikTok is a place for you to address that? Why don't you
Yes.
message me privately?
No. Brooke, we love you.
Brooke Ellen. Never trust a woman with two first names. That's what I have to say to you,
No,
Brooke.
I love you. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, whatever.
He's at the same.
Brooke's going to catch some of these hands if she's not careful.
You can't hit girls, Billy.
We don't know if Brooke's a girl. Brooke could be a guy.
Brooke's
Oh, this guy is Scene Boat. He gave us his top 3 black songs. Number 1 is Change Is Gonna Come by Marvin Gaye, right? No, that's Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
Sam Cooke. Number 2 is Mercy, Mercy Me by Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
Number 3 kind of takes a little bit of a detour. It's If I Ruled the World by Nas.
Okay. Yeah, that guy's 80.
You think he's an old
is
black
he
guy?
white? No, is he white or black?
He sounds like he's black. I don't know. His profile picture is like a dog.
Yeah, I don't think that a black person would put their top 3 black songs.
It's interesting,
on a
black
TikTok
people
comment.
aging, like, because you guys are so cool and like hip when you're young. But then, like, are older black people like nerds to you? Are they like you're an old? They're always cool.
Yeah.
I feel like they get cooler as they age.
Yeah, they get cooler.
They don't get like the honky overall white guy on the porch. See?
Yeah, no.
They don't get like that. They get like
we get like,
cool playing checkers.
Yeah, we get like
drinking
the little,
RC cola.
We get the little limp, you know what I'm saying? Like when our back starts hurting, we get the little cool, like,
Yeah. You get
like, sucker? Hey, sucker.
Sucker's
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
Let's see if there's any more comments.
I saw one that was like, yeah, I agree. Tupac is overrated, but Weird Al is crazy. Tupac, he might be overrated, but for you to compare Weird fucking Al is insane.
I was just saying that's who I would rather listen to.
No, that's not what you said.
Well, I think he's better. I mean, that's the same as I would rather listen to him.
He doesn't even make his own songs. It's like
Who?
parody songs.
Weird Al? Yeah, he does.
Yes.
I feel like you don't know anything about your Weird Al. You're just talking about your
He
black
did
ass.
Amish Paradise, didn't he?
Huh?
Did he do Amish Paradise?
Yeah.
That was a banger. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hold on, let me find some good comments. Now I'm on YouTube. Oh, I like this. This is a YouTube comment from Nandi Sand 5287. This guy keeps cutting dude off. I'm dude. You're this guy. This guy keeps cutting dude off. You asked a question. STFU and hear the answer.
No way.
Yeah. That guy is probably racist.
Wait, that's on our full video?
That's on the clip of the Biggie or the Tupac and Weird Al clip. He says he thinks you were interrupting me. You asked me a question and I was trying to answer. That's a good point. That's
clip?
a good point. Don't ask me a
That's
question if
insane.
you don't want me to answer.
That's the one thing about, like getting famous or something that I would not be ready for, is that anyone can talk shit to you. I don't like that.
What, you think you would get violent?
Yeah, that's how I got my first Instagram deleted. I went viral when I was in the comments telling everyone that I would kill him.
Really?
Yeah, basically.
You do like when you get mad, do you get like violent? Not like, I know you don't hit women, but
no, I don't hit women. When I get mad, yeah, I like to hit things. I know you do. You like to headbutt walls.
no, not really.
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
do.
I bottle it all up, and then I like smack a pillow or something.
You smack a pillow.
Or what I do is I get in the car and I blast music. I take it out of my eardrums.
What kind of music? Corn.
Nickelback, Eminem.
That's what gets your rage out, is Nickelback.
Nickelback has got some good thumpers. Yeah, some good stuff to let it all out to. Kings of Leon, that's the greatest. Kings of Leon is the only band that matters. Take that to the bank.
So you've never punched through a wall on white boy rage? You've never had white boy rage?
No, I'm not a rage guy. I don't really do that.
Have you ever been in a fight?
I sulk. I'm a sulker.
Okay.
Have I ever been in a fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple scraps.
Couple scraps. Like
Nothing major.
Like one-on-one fights, or like you're kind of like, you're just around?
No, I'm always in a group. I mean, I fought with my brother. I doubt that counts, though, right?
No, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I just like fought in a group in college. I hang out with a lot of smack talkers, so
Yeah.
we tend to get in fights. How do you you do get in fights?
I have, yes.
Yeah. Do you know how to throw a punch?
Yeah. I would say, I wouldn't say I throw the best punch.
Why don't you give the people, again, folks, we're here to help. Why don't you give the people some fight advice? Like on the street, somebody starts talking noise, all of a sudden it's go time.
I got good advice for girls that fight.
Oh, I like this.
Girls that fight, whoever controls the hair wins the fight.
This is a girl-on-girl fight.
Girl-on-girl fight.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever controls the hair wins the fight. I don't care what's going on. You grab the hair, you get a good control on the hair, and then you have a good chance of winning.
So, ladies, you should shave your head, right?
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
they can't control the hair.
That would work.
Then you can bob and weave.
Yeah. That's a crazy way to think about, not getting to a fight. But yeah, whoever grabs the hair first wins. In street fights, one thing that I learned is, especially if you're fighting in a group, if there's groups of people fighting, don't go to the ground. Don't slam anyone. Like,
why not?
Because
I feel like that's the only way I win is if I just tackle them.
If you're in a one-on-one fight, that's fine. But if you're like in a group fight, like there's a bunch of people fighting, you want to stay on your feet. Happened to me one time. I was in a fight it was like me and like my friend. There was like 5 other guys, and I was doing well. But then I picked this guy up, slammed him, and then they got on top of me and started punching me. So you want to stay on your feet in a fight.
They dogpiled you, and then
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it sounded like kind of sexual, but.
No, I'm saying like at the end of a sports game, everybody dogpiles, jumps on the same. Everybody bodies up,
Yeah, yeah.
But do you remember when we were like, I guess growing up? I don't know if this is still a thing, but like whenever 2 girls would fight, it was like a hot thing. Like somebody would be like, "Oh, girl fight," and then everybody come watch. There was that song. It's about to be a what? Girl fight. Who was that? Sean? Big Sean or something?
Yeah.
What was with that? That was not hot.
No, it wasn't hot.
Why did guys think that was hot for like a 10-year period when girls would fight?
Yeah, that's not hot. I mean, there's an obvious
Bunch of psychopaths we were back then. It's attractive to see girls get all bloodied and bruised. I guess the hope was that like an article of clothing would fall off during the fight.
Mm-hmm. That was the thing.
But there is like,
Want to just like a.
But don't you think there's like a hot naked and then there's like if a girl's like throwing punches and I see side boob, that doesn't really do much for me.
What about when you're 15? When you're 15,
Right,
you
fair
see a boob, just pop out over the plate.
Fair enough.
That's good.
So Raven. All right, Clyde.
Good.
Summer's coming up.
It hurts.
Summer's coming up, and all summer in America.
Yeah.
2024.
So
it
excited.
could be the last 4th of July as a free country that we have. As Americans, this could be our last go round. So let's help the people enjoy it. Let's help them, have some fun. How are you going to spend your summer? I have a list of activities that I think maybe you should try.
Me?
Yeah.
Or everyone?
You, and then I think also the people.
Okay.
Rollerblading.
Okay. No.
What do you think? No?
No.
Why?
Because I'm a man. Next question.
Who rollerblades, little boys or girls?
Girls.
What? Lesbians, maybe, but men are more likely to rollerblade than women.
No. Not true. Next question.
Okay, fine. Metal detector.
What?
Yeah. You could picture you in a wife beater going around Flatbush in the parking lots or whatever with a metal detector.
Mm-hmm.
You could find some cool stuff. You could collect some stuff this summer.
Okay. No.
Okay. Fishing.
Fishing, yeah, I can do some fishing.
Really?
That's good. Yeah.
You ever caught a big fish?
No, never caught anything. I'm just out there. I'm just out there. I've never caught one fucking thing.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's a shame.
Have you ever caught anything?
I've caught like sunnies, a lot of sunnies.
Yeah.
A little hot dog on the line.
Fishing's boring.
It's a mentality. It's a mindset. It's like rock and roll. You just got to relax. You got to be one with the ocean, or not the ocean, the body of water that you're fishing in. You have to be one with it.
I don't really like touching the worms to put on the hooks.
See, you're like an animal guy in theory. Like you love to watch animals and like from afar.
Yeah.
But I don't think you would do well holding an animal, holding a snake.
Oh no, absolutely.
Petting
not.
an iguana.
No.
Like, could you ever have one of those iguanas on your shoulder? How long would you last?
Yeah, I used to have a bearded dragon.
No way.
Yeah, I had a bearded dragon for 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his name or her name?
It was like dragon. I don't really I didn't really name it. It was just the stupidest animal I've ever had in my life. They don't do anything. They just sit there.
You give me some summer activities. What should the people do this summer to enjoy themselves for their last go round in this country?
It's not the last go round. I'm not gonna let that I'm not gonna just let that just slide. No, it's not the last.
Regardless of what happens in this country, you got to live every day like it's your last.
Okay, so I would say stay outside as much as possible because it could be your last. You don't want to stay inside. Be all sad. You want to get some vitamin D. Get the vibes. Try new things. Maybe travel a little bit.
Travel. That's good advice.
Meet some new people.
Where should people go? Where's a good spot to travel?
To the lake.
To the lake.
Yeah, brother. Go to the lake. Go skip some rocks. Go
that is fun.
Try to find some turtles. I love turtles. That's what I would say.
All right.
Work out. Feel good about yourself.
Out.
Why?
Because this winter's for working out, and then summer's for enjoying what you've built.
That is true. I get that.
I got a pretty new hot bit about how pale I am. It's doing pretty well. I've only done it once.
Can I hear it?
I'll save it.
Can you tell me the premise?
It's basically that I am so white that it's almost like a disability how white I am.
Okay, why?
Just because when people see me with my shirt off, I feel like I can hear their thoughts, and they're like, just pretend like just treat him like he's a normal person.
Okay.
Just don't mention it. Don't look at it. It's getting laughs. It's doing pretty good.
That's good.
You got any new bits?
Me? Yeah, I'm trying to make a joke right now about air fryers. And I'm also trying to make a joke about how all slave movies, I hate slave movies because nothing ever gets better, but they never show the black people having fun. And black people have fun.
Oh, like as slaves?
Yes, as slaves. Like it's always just horrible, 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 horrible. But like black people, we didn't just come out of slavery dancing and stuff like that. Like they were in there having fun, but they never show that stuff. So I kind of got a joke where, like they don't show like when the shed would close, they'd be like throwing like big performances, like talking shit about the master.
Like they'd be having like slave parties.
Like parties and stuff like that.
A slave themed party.
Yeah, like I want to make a funny slave movie. Like they're slaves.
That's a great idea. What would it be called?
Whips. Something.
Whips.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So like, and I was thinking like maybe these slave owners, like the slave owners, they're not maybe they per se they weren't horrible people, or maybe they are, but everyone is hilarious. Everyone's comics, like, and
even the white people are funny.
Yeah, even the white people, but it's just like
so you're saying there is something funny about owning slaves?
Could be,
I disagree. I don't think there's anything funny about that.
That's what you should say. That is a very good answer by you. There's nothing funny about.
I've always felt that
there's nothing funny about slavery.
I've always been very anti-slavery.
So you wouldn't have had slaves?
I will not be in your movie. No, thank you.
You wrote it.
Did you say I would have had slaves?
Yeah, would you have had slaves?
I hope not. That's all I can really say about that. I really hope not. I don't think I could like whip somebody.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that and then hear their shrieks and like keep going. I don't think I could sleep. Now that's just, I don't know. I wasn't alive then. I don't want to be one of those people like I would never have done that. I'm not a great person. I try to be, but
yeah, you're saying like you would have took free labor, but you wouldn't have been like a dick about it. Like you would have treated them like,
I think I would have been a nice slave owner. I would have
Yeah, you'd be like, here's his dog bed.
Right. I would have been like, hey guys,
bed.
I wish you could be free, but like rules are rules. So
okay, yeah, that sucks to think about. If you would have had slaves,
because some slaves. I don't want to get in trouble or anything for our 4 viewers, but some slaves like had good opinions of their masters, right? Or am I way off?
Probably.
Yeah. They were like, "Oh, he treats me nice," but that was probably like probably what Kanye was talking about, the slave mentality. What do they call that? Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
And
that's all they show in the movies. Like like the movies are just like you watch this like a movie, and you leave there and you feel like defeated. Like like we went through all this stuff. And that's why when they were talking about taking some of the stuff out of like the history books, I was kind of like, yeah, I hated being in class around all my white friends, and they're like just showing like black people get like hosed down and stuff. Like it immediately makes you feel like you're less of a person. Like you're like, oh, like it puts like it kind of puts this unneeded weight on your back that you don't need. So I think that with a movie like that, a slave movie, I can like, because just like we say, like who says that everyone was like raping the slaves and trading all the family members, like like genuinely, I think people are good.
I think they're both. They have the potential for good and evil. But what you said makes a lot of sense to me, that watching those makes you feel, watching those in front of your white friends, watching black people get hosed down or mistreated made you feel like you had something to be ashamed of when you don't.
Yeah. I remember I used to be so mad. I remember did you have to read Huckleberry Finn? Mm-hmm. I got kicked out of class when we were reading that because I was like laughing so hard. Like whenever one of the white people would say like nigger, I would just laugh so hard. And it's because I was like nervous and I didn't like it. So I got kicked out of class.
That's hilarious. Was your teacher white?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, I'm like,
you
damn.
You can't kick the black kid out of class during Huckleberry Finn. That's basically like he was like, all right, Clyde, you have to leave. Okay, now we can really say it.
Yeah.
Now we can really read out loud, kids.
You guys can ad lib, say whatever you want.
Now say it with your chest, everybody. I kicked Clyde out for laughing, but really it's so we can really enjoy this story.
Nah, I was glad he got kicked out, though. That was bullshit.
That's crazy.
They needed to edit that.
But so there could be like a scene in the movie where it's almost like the slave owner comes out to the fields and like you guys, I don't want to say you guys, the black people are working and the slave owner comes out and he's like yelling at him. He's like, pick faster. You're picking too slow. And then he turns around and then you guys like, you give him like the suck it thing or like
yeah, like like stuff like that. Like, you know, just like I remember when I first watched Django, I was like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. he like, you know, he murdered all the white people. There was good white people, there was bad black people.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think a comedy would be really good.
You do have, I will say, knowing Clyde, you have a I feel like everyone starts with a clean slate with you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, as individuals, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
You have a couple good qualities, Clyde. Summer's coming up.
Yep.
Summer is coming the freak up. People are trying to get their summer bodies in order. You're kind of an expert in sculpting a body.
Yeah.
Because you didn't always have this body.
No.
Show the people your body.
Okay.
But you worked hard for this body.
Yeah. So
what do the people need to do? Look into the camera and tell them how to get the summer body that they not want but deserve.
Okay. So I had a 6-pack 2019. Okay. After losing 40 pounds. Pandemic happened. I went back up to 300 pounds. I'm just now getting down to, right now I'm about 230. And, you know, I feel good. Like I can run. So my advice for anyone that's looking to lose weight, the best advice that I have ever gotten to lose weight.
Start stealing stuff.
What? No, you got to explain that. You're not going to just say that.
Because then you run away. Then you have to do a lot of running. I feel like robbers are always running.
No.
And then you have the anxiety and the stress of being a thief, and that sheds weight. You know?
Are you saying I steal things?
No. Nope. That's just my little 2 cents. Sorry. You were being too sincere. I didn't like it.
Okay.
This is my advice to anybody who's not happy with their body right now.
No, you can't. I was so deep and serious into something so valuable and important.
Wait my turn.
I gave my past, my present, and you're just over there like.
All right, continue. You were saying that you were fat.
Don't tell me what I was saying.
Fat.
Don't tell me what I was saying.
You were fat again.
You don't know what I was saying.
And you defatted yourself.
Yes.
It's been a long journey on the adventures of Clyde and his body.
If you want, the best advice I ever got to lose weight is stop being fat.
Just do it. You're like a Nike man.
You know what you're doing. You know what you should eat. You know what you shouldn't eat.
I like that. That's a rap.
The best advice.
That's a healthy rap.
You gotta stop being. You gotta stop being fat. You can't eat French fries and chips and shit all late at night.
But I think people should just grow to accept themselves.
No.
Fat people that they are.
No.
Clyde, we live in a world.
No.
We live in a world where the universe is expanding.
Okay.
You hear what I just said? The universe is getting fat. So let yourself get a little fat.
No.
It's called nature, people. The universe expands, and so do we.
Love yourself, but don't just be like, okay, I'm fat. I look good. No.
But you do have to treat yourself sometimes, you know, because you can't white knuckle life. That's what I've learned. Like if you are a person who struggles with weight, you can't tell yourself, "Oh, I'm never going to eat sugar again. I'm only going to eat, you know, vegetables and green stuff, and I'm going to work out every day." It's not going to work. You're not going to be having any fun. So you got to treat yourself a little bit, right? Would you agree with that?
You got to have a balance, but you also have to have a balance with like alcohol. You know, you have to say, okay, well, you know, I can drink 5 days in a row. What if I drink 10 days in a row? I'm going to be like an alcoholic. I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to lose my life. So you have to, you know, you say, okay, I'll pick 1 day a week to drink. You know, you pick maybe one meal a day to eat something bad. And then, you know, you eat healthy for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Seriously. We got time to get skinny this summer.
Yes, we do. Lay off the fentanyl, folks. That's not a good way to get skinny. Just microdose fentanyl, because fentanyl it's going to be in everything. They're going to start putting it in our Pop-Tarts, you know? They can't help themselves. So you do have to build up a tolerance. But just have a little fentanyl, you know, once a week.
You can binge it. You can binge fentanyl once a month.
No, you can't. This is a fun fact about me. You ready?
Yeah.
Did you know that I can name every state capital in the United States? Go ahead, ask me some.
Utah.
Salt Lake City.
Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg.
Louisiana.
Baton Rouge. That trips people up. A lot of people think it's New Orleans. It ain't. It ain't, bro. It's the old Baton Rouge.
Nevada.
Carson City.
Alaska.
Alaska. I actually don't know that one. My mom knows. Alaska. Hey, Mom, do you know the capital of Alaska? It's Juneau. Did you like that? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I tricked you. Got you good. Ask me another one. Ask me some more. Are you just not going to talk anymore?
Montana.
Helena.
Why do you know these?
Because I'm an educated man, Clyde.
That's not
I'm an educated
why.
man. I believe that's right.
No, wait. Why do you know these?
Honestly, because I like American history. I'm a big American. I love and support this country.
Do you really love American history?
Yes, I do love American history. I don't love everything we've done, if that's what you're asking me. But yeah.
Who's Paul Revere?
Paul Revere, the British are coming. Warned us about the Brits coming. We could use another Paul Revere to warn us about the Illuminati. That's me. What if you have kids? Do you think you're going to be really strict about technology and their relationship with it? Like if I have kids, they're not getting a cell phone. I'm going to say until they move out of the house, for real. If my future kids ever hear this, just know that I didn't just come up with this idea to punish you. It's because I love you.
It sounds like a punishment.
But it's not. Everything sounds like a punishment when you're a kid, but it's not. It's for the best.
There's no way you have a real.
Also, I have another thing to say about raising children. I feel like, nowadays people have kids, right? And they're like, you can be anything you want. My kids, no way. I'm picking I'm picking one thing. This is what you're going to be. I'm going to decide. I'm going to take a look at you. I'm going to watch you closely for like the first 3-4 years of your young life. And then I'm going to be like, okay, you're going to be this. And then I'm going to ruthlessly train you to be that. And you might be mad at me. You might hate me for your whole life. But you're going to be the best in the world at that thing, whatever it is. Juggling, I'm going to make my kid the best juggler on the face of the planet. And he might have some emotional problems, but he'll juggle those away. He'll juggle them. He'll juggle his problems. Because I taught him. I
don't think you should have kids.
Too bad.
I think that.
Too bad, man. I'm having them.
Your kids are gonna be trans and gay.
Whoa!
Your kids, you're gonna have.
Whoa! Why?
You're gonna have one of the. You're gonna have the Okay, so you're.
So you're saying my kid is gonna be, my son is gonna transition into a woman, and then he's gonna be a lesbian?
Your son is gonna your son is gonna get boobs and turn into a girl and still date girls.
I don't think you have any evidence to say these things.
Nah, I mean, you just made me so mad.
How come?
You said don't. The whole juggle life thing.
I was just picking an example, but I think my kid's going to be a good juggler. I just believe that.
It's because he's going to juggle balls.
Oh, come on.
So what are you watching? What are you watching right
now? Oh, yeah. let's pick. Yeah, let's help the people find out what to watch. You know, you guys are always on your streaming apps, or you're always looking for something to watch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have it, everybody.
What do you got?
My Bill's recommendation for this week: Finding Nemo. Have you ever seen it?
Ooh, classic.
One of the greatest films. I was doing a show this week, and somebody in the front row, I go, "Where are you from?" She says, "Sydney." And I said, P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way.
Yeah.
And it got me thinking, man, that's a good movie.
Whew,
I mean, yeah, probably the last good movie Disney's ever made. But, man, there's life advice you can take from that movie. Just keep swimming, folks.
No matter what.
If you're
Always
single
keep swimming.
this summer and you're getting frustrated with, your relationship's not working out, there's fish in the sea, and you just got to keep swimming. Keep swimming. Keep swimming.
You know, there's an actual
if you're
song.
a little boy and you've never met your real dad, keep swimming. Keep swimming. The big fish is out there. You'll find him.
That's not good advice.
Finding Nemo is my
don't find your
recommendation.
dad.
Check that
Fuck that
movie
guy.
out if you haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, watch it again. There's something in there. There's something new every time.
Watch The Undertow. Never go in The Undertow.
Yeah, that sounds like a good song.
Unless
Never
you
go to the undertow. Another good piece of advice from Finding Nemo: go with the flow.
go with the flow. I think you made that one up, but
Be a lover of fate, as the Stoics say.
wow, that was good, Billy.
Yeah,
Finding
Clyde,
Nemo.
what are you watching? What do you recommend this week for the people to watch?
Street beefs on YouTube.
Say what?
Go to YouTube, type in street beefs.
YouTube.com.
Yeah. Go to YouTube, type in street beefs. Okay. There's guys, no training, no weight classes. They go in there. So a guy that has been fighting his entire life can fight Billy, and it's hilarious.
Oh, I
People,
see.
yeah.
So like me versus an MMA guy.
You versus an MMA guy, like, and they'll make it hilarious because how tall are you? 6'2"?
6'3".
6'2".
6'3".
So he's 6'2". So what they would do, they put him in a ring with someone like 5'6". They like can just like throw like backflip kicks, and then they would just street.
So
beefs.
does this? I mean, I assume the professional wins every time.
I mean, but this thing is, you don't know who the professional is. There's this really fat guy that wears.
I feel like you could figure it out.
Nah, there's a fat guy that wears a Santa Claus hat, knocking shit. I'm telling you, he's insane.
So he's the pro fighter in a Santa Claus hat?
Yeah, and there's like this really old guy.
Is it like is he fighting like an elf?
No, this fighting. Some of the fights are like good fights, but yeah, street beefs, untrained fighters fighting in a dirt pit. It's incredible.
That
People
sounds
get
pretty
knocked
good,
out.
and maybe they can learn how to fight
Yeah,
from these videos.
I mean, they do know how to fight. A lot of the people.
I'm saying the
do.
people watching them. Like, do you pick up the tips on how to fight?
That's how I find out how to fight.
So is it just like it's in
Florida?
What do I say?
I'd have to say it was in Florida.
It's not a crime of passion. It's just like two people are matched up and like we're gonna fight. It's not like people getting mad at each other and then a fight breaks out.
No,
It's
no.
like an arranged
Yeah, they set them up.
fight.
Yeah, they just go
in the
there.
middle of the street.
Yeah, they got it. It's in a yard, so they just go there. They go in a yard, and sometimes they do bare knuckles. Sometimes they have gloves. Sometimes there's like kickboxing. They just go in there. The referees don't give a shit about nothing. They go in there and then they just fight each other, and it's great. Street beefs.
We should do one of that. We should do a street beef, me versus you.
I don't think that would end up good for you.
Maybe not, but it's content. What do you think's a better cookie, Oreos or chocolate chip cookies?
Oreos, what do you mean? They got the double stuff. You could open them things up, like, and then they add the double stuff, and then they got the golden ones go crazy, and you could dip them. The cookies,
You could dip a chocolate chip cookie.
yeah, but they be falling apart.
I think I would rather have a chocolate chip cookie, honestly, than no disrespect to Oreos. I love Oreos, but chocolate chip cookies are number one.
Cookie Crisp. They used to pop. Cookie Crisp,
The cereal?
the cereal.
Yeah.
They used to jump. What's your favorite cereal? Top 3 cereals.
Ooh, top 3 cereals. I love this. It's a great
You're already
question,
taking
Clyde.
too long. Go. Top 3 cereals.
Okay, don't rush me. I'm a slow thinker. Top 3 cereals. Here we go. Lucky Charms.
Fact.
That's a fact. Frosted Flakes.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. Let me close my eyes and remember what it was like. I haven't had cereal in a long time. Oh, I think you're gonna hate this one.
Yeah.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's a tight cereal.
That's pretty bad.
That's cereal.
That's a very
slaps.
adult cereal.
Nah, the Crunch. There's no adult cereal, by the way. They
Yeah.
all have like minimum 20 grams of sugar in it, and it's not real food. It's all processed crap. All right, Clyde.
Okay.
It's your time to shine. Top 3 cereals. Go.
All right. Frosted Mini Wheats. Fire.
Ooh.
Banger. Pop them in. You know what I'm saying? What I do is I put a little bit of milk in it. So I get like half of the mini wheat. So it's like half, you know what I'm saying? A little wet, half a little bit crunchy, a little bit. Throw them joints in there, spin it up, crunch. Eat that like that with the almond milk though. Gotta have the almond milk.
Saying it like
The
it's
next-
like
the
Louisiana cereal.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm serious about the cereal. All right,
little
so
hot sauce on
So
them
the
things?
next Frosted Flakes, you know what I'm saying? Bang, binkums. Throw the milk in there, right? And then you banana, chop. Throw that in there, mix that up,
All right.
eat that. And then next, you gotta go with the Honey Nut Cheerios. Simple,
Oh, terrible choice.
simple.
Terrible choice.
That's how you do it.
Clyde, what do you think about Kim Jong-un?
Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong. Kim Jong. Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. Is that a new single you're working on?
Yeah.
Give me a Vladimir Putin song.
All right. Wait, are you gonna do the Vladdy song?
No, you're gonna do it.
All right. What are we gonna? You want me to do go a cappella?
I think. What do you want?
Okay.
You say we're making songs about world leaders
All right. Yeah. Give me a beat.
for Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to make it like. How do you do a Russian beat?
Okay. All right.
Hello, hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello.
Smoking in the air, polluting. Your girl don't got no ass. She don't got no gluten. I'm about to start killing shit like Vladimir Putin. Kim Jong-un. I'm trying to get some poon.
Nice. All right, let me try.
All right, go. I'm gonna hit you with a real beat, a way better beat than what you just gave me.
Yeah, that wasn't a great beat, I know. Sitting on his throne in the White House, Joe Biden eating Eddie's dog shit. Try that again. Let me try that again.
What did you say though? What did you say? What did you say?
I'm not good at this.
What did you say? Joe Biden eats dog shit? Is that what you said? That was crazy. I'm excited. We gave each other writing prompts.
Yep.
And I'm excited to see if
So-
Billy what Billy came up with here.
This segment is called...
Billy Saves the World.
Yes, as you guys know, this podcast is here to help, and there's a lot of problems out there in the world, and I'm here to try to help solve those problems. Last week I talked about girls getting mad that they have to touch the toilet seat, solved that problem. Got a lot of good feedback about that one. People were very excited. Okay, this week I want to talk about being in I like to go to sports bars. I like to watch sports. And a big problem in sports bars is the TVs. They have such a hard time getting the right game on the TV, and it bothers me to no end. And then when you ask them, like if you're a sports bar, right, it's almost more important than the beer, is having the right game on the TV. That's why we're all there, is to watch the game. Beer is like secondary. I would rather drink water and watch the game that I want to watch. And they always get, if you ask the bartender, you're like, hey, can you put the playoff, can you put the Knicks playoff game on the TV instead of bowling right now? And then the bartender always, they get frustrated with you, because I know in your head, bartenders, I know what you're thinking. You're like, I don't have time to worry about that right now. I got other things to worry about. You actually don't. That is your number one priority. I'm telling you. Everyone in the bar wants to watch the right game. And also, if there's like right now, there's hockey playoffs, there's basketball playoffs, baseball's going on. There's a lot to watch. So if you have every single TV on the same game, don't do that. You should hire somebody to work the remote. I will do it. I swear to God, I will do it. They need to hire somebody to get in there and change the channel. Like, I don't want to watch women's college softball when there's a good game on. You know? And like, yeah, if there's 7 TVs and they all have the same game on, unless it's like a Knicks bar and it's all the Knicks game and a playoff game, that's fine. But if it's just a sports bar and there's like 5 good games on, you got to get each game on the TV. It's so frustrating. I can't tell you how frustrated it makes me.
Billy saves the world.
Boom.
Hire remote guys for the bars.
Hire a remote guy.
That was good.
And then that guy can be like, I work remote. New segment for the Adventures of Billy and Clyde is Clyde's Animal Kingdom. Take it away, Clyde.
Okay. So we're going to start this off hot. We're going to go with the horniest animal in the entire animal kingdom.
Ooh.
The crown goes to the praying mantis.
Say what?
You know anything about the praying mantis?
The praying mantis
the
is the horniest?
praying mantis is the horniest animal in the entire world. You kind of look like a praying mantis.
I don't think I do, but that's
do.
weird that the praying, what does he do? Is he praying for more butts?
Yes, kind of. So what happens is when the praying mantis are mating, a lot of the times the female praying mantis kills the male praying mantis after they have sex.
Ooh.
One, you have to think that the male praying mantis knows
That he's
this
gonna die.
going in, that he's going to die.
I feel like that wouldn't stop a lot of male humans.
I don't think so either, okay? I was thinking about that, okay? But it goes a step farther. The female praying mantis sometimes bites the male praying mantis' head off. And the male praying mantis could still live. And then he gets his head bit off. He goes back and fucks still. He finishes.
I assume he dies shortly after.
Yeah, he dies. But he still fucks afterwards.
Why do they have to bite his head off?
I don't know. That's how girls are. That's how girls are after sex. I mean, that's how girls are.
I'm not a huge fan of the praying mantis. Now that you've explained their lives to me.
What are?
Oh yeah.
What are?
This is.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. No. I was actually gonna start talking, and then you were gonna. I was gonna introduce this.
Go ahead.
What are white? No, you go. Fuck it. Nah, I want to go.
Can you imagine trying to do a podcast with this guy?
I actually want to do it. Okay, so yeah, what's white barbershops like for you?
My experience. This is what it's like as a white guy. I'm a straight white guy. You know.
Debatable.
I swear to God, I'm a straight white guy. But sometimes like I'll go in to get my haircut and like I look like this, but every barber, I feel like as a white guy, you have to be so specific with your instructions on your haircut to just remain looking like a normal straight guy. No offense if you want to look like something else, but I just don't, you know? But if you give the barber any creative license, he will like try to change your whole personality with a 20-minute haircut. You have to be mad specific. You have to be like 5 on the sides and back, leave a little on top or something like that. If you don't, he will like make you look like a Puerto Rican gay man when you get out of there. Or he'll give you like some, like I walk in there like this, like clearly I don't do a lot to my hair. Yeah. And they're always trying to like style it, you know, and just make me like a completely different person. I'm like, I respect that you can do this and you want to like showcase your ability, but you can't change who I am. Stop putting that junk in my hair.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
They should change who you are. You should let them change who you are. You should.
That's okay. That's a fair counterpoint.
Yeah, I think you should go more often.
Would you ever let a white guy cut your hair?
No, absolutely not.
Does it have to be a black guy? Like what about a Puerto Rican?
No. Not Puerto Ricans, not Dominicans. My hairline is crooked. So, and I'm like, you have to leave, like Dominicans like their hairlines, their lines too straight, so they'll just push both my lines up, so my forehead is like this, so I don't get cut by Dominicans.
Yeah,
I only go.
You
to
look
black
happier
people.
like that though.
Like this.
Yeah,
I think I would get Botox.
Well, yeah.
Actually.
Oh, dude. Oh, you look great when you pull your forehead up like that. You look like a guy I want to hang out with.
I see do this face.
Whoa! Imagine that coming at you, ladies. Yikes! Yikes!
It's like
so it has to be a black guy to cut your hair.
I prefer a black guy because you know they have the same. Sometimes their fingers be smelling like chicken though. A lot of the time, the black barbers' hands be smelling like chicken.
That's good.
Lie. Yeah, they'll stop.
That's a nice treat.
They'll stop and eat.
And
They're on the phone call. This is how you know you got a messed up haircut from a black barber when they keep telling you how fresh you look.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, you gonna get, you good, you going out tonight, you gonna come back tomorrow and thank me. I'm like, he fucked my shit up. I could already tell my shit all fucked up. I got cuts on my face, and
So he's just overcompensating. He's trying to, convince you that he did a good job.
Yeah, that's what happens. And then you sound like you mess him up. He's like, you was moving. That's what happens. Another thing, if you go to
he blames you. He says,
he blames you. Another thing, you go to a black barbershop. Never take the guy at the very back of the barbershop. Never take the guy at the very front. Because they're new barbers.
Ah.
And people who don't have appointments, you go in, they go to the new barbers. Don't do that. But otherwise, black barbershops, they're
stay
incredible.
in the middle. If you're going to a black barbershop, stay in the middle.
Yeah. You wanna stay in the middle, get some of the more tenured guys.
So how do you know when you got a good haircut?
When
they don't mention your haircut at all.
Yeah,
when they're when the conversation's about something completely different. They're
talking about like sports or something like that, and they also think that every rapist didn't do it in the black barbershop. So just want to clear that. Just want to let you know now. Like the R. Kelly. No, Bill Cosby is the worst. They're like, no, okay. They're like, okay, maybe 3, but 17. Like, let the man go. It was only 3. So
that's very funny.
Me and Billy finna be flying a lot here soon.
Yeah, we're finna go on tour.
We're
finna take this show on the road.
We got
I'm gonna start saying finna.
You should.
I'm finna have a sip of this LaCroix.
You also got to stay hella.
Hella?
Yeah, hella.
Man, that LaCroix is hella fresh.
Yeah. Say them both. Say them both as it though.
Hold on, folks. I'm finna take another sip of this delicious LaCroix. Ooh, doggy. That is some hella fresh LaCroix.
Everything was good except for the doggy. The doggy was weird.
I thought that was the best part.
No, the doggy was
Ooh, doggy.
Woo, doggy. And then you got to do the Raven thing. Yo, can you do all 3 of them and then the Raven thing? Come on, please. Just once.
Okay. I'm running out of LaCroix here, but... Excuse me a sec, folks. I'm finna take a nice fresh sip of my LaCroix here. Ah, that's hella fresh. Is that good? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, that was great.
All right. Should we wrap this up?
Yeah, that was great.
That was a fun episode.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hopefully the people have fun listening and watching.
That was real good. I'm starting to learn.
What are you gonna do? We're right now. We have to enjoy our last couple months of anonymity. I always have trouble with that word.
Yeah,
this podcast is gonna get huge, and then people aren't gonna leave us alone.
Okay.
So make sure you enjoy these last couple weeks, these last couple months.
Yeah.
Of your private life.
I actually believe that. You. It's actually weird. No one say this publicly. It's actually weird that people like this.
It is weird.
It's not really weird. I understand, but people usually are haters on stuff. But
I have a lot of haters out there.
People don't really.
I'll tell you what, it's a bad time to be a hater.
Yeah.
Bad time. I'm coming up. I'm finna come up.
Finna come up.
Yeah.
Bubba.
I'm finna do some things.
Finna do some things.
I'm finna host a show at Broadway Comedy Club.
Host a show at Broadway at 5:30.
Oh yeah.
Big show.
I'm finna get mediocre, tepid laughs.
Tepid laughs.
And then I'm finna walk off stage.
You finna walk off?
Yep.
Yes.
And then I'm finna pout.
Yeah.
I'm finna pout about my set.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And then I'm finna wonder why no one thinks I'm funny. Why I am funny.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah. I'm finna reevaluate my whole life.
Reevaluate, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta reevaluate.
I'm finna call my mom.
Call his mom, be like, I don't know if I should continue this.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, you should keep doing it, baby. You're really funny.
But the haters,
funniest one. My mom's gonna say, you ignore them haters, son.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. That's another episode of The Adventures of Billy and
Clyde.
Clyde.
The Adventures of Billy and Clyde.
Clyde Mack.
Clyde Mack.
You know who it is.
C Mac.
Right here is the
Dizzle.
kid.
Can I let myself out? Clyde Mack. C Dizzle. Follow me on Instagram. Clyde Mack 2.0. You know what I'm saying? We really do this. You know what I mean? We work hard every single week. We text each other a few times, and then we like, yo, we should work harder at this, and then we don't, and then we come in and we just do the same thing every week. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's not true. We work hard.
I mean, we could work harder.
We could work harder.